John, unfortunately a defeat this afternoon, but give us your thoughts on your team's performance.
Well, they stuck at it, didn't they? You know, with the early goal again, that we keep giving away. But the response again out the lads to come here and play against the top side, got top players, and to compete against them and to score 2 goals away from home it's fantastic. You've got to keep going. They're learning from it. The young lads at the back, so it's a learning experience, and I'm learning on the job myself. So fair play. They didn't give up. They carried on to the end. We made some changes, so you can't ask for any more.
There were periods in that first half when it was difficult to see who was the champions and who were in 18th place. You know, you bounced back really well from that early goal.
We did, yeah. You know, Gary just touched on it there. You know, you go behind. It's not a great start for us, but to respond the way we did, we scored a very good goal against, as you said, the champions there. And you said you couldn't really tell who the champions. Yeah, you could say they're in a party mode, but we were here to compete. We were here to try and get the 3 points, and the lads didn't give up, and that's what I'm looking for.
The killer was just before half time. Did you feel that goal just before half time? There's never a good time to concede, is there? But just then, you know, just when you were, it was almost against the run of play, wasn't it?
It was against the run of play, Gary, and I was looking at the clock and I thought to myself, we just get in half time, regroup, and then, you know, we're in possession. We're our own downfall at the time. We're in possession of the ball. Lewis Shipley's got it, you know, shouting pass, we've made a couple of passes, then we give it away, and then next minute's gone down your left side where your left back's advanced with the ball, and then ball's coming in your box and it's strike it in the middle of the goal to knock it in. So, you know, again, gaps get too big and teams, you get stretched, and it's one where it was disappointing because we're right on half time, but, you know, it's just try and get in and regroup.
You're back in the game. Jack Nolan's fizzed one in 15 for the season for him, plus double figures in assists. You know, he's been one of the shining lights really this
Jack's done really well. As I said, Jack going forward is outstanding, and you've just touched on all his stats, which is brilliant. I always try and work on the other side of Jack's game, and I'll continue to work on that, Gary, because going forward is the question, and he's got a wonderful left foot, and the goal just summed him up.
In the end, you still battled the way right to the end, though. They got that 4th goal, which was a real killer because, again, it's just youthful inexperience. Is that what you put it down to? Connor's just made the wrong decision at the wrong time.
He has, Gary. Connor's been outstanding since he come in, and I said he's learning on the job. He's learning right back. If you've seen him get second half against Mansfield, the way he pushed on, it was brilliant. You know, he asked a few questions that way. Today, you know, he's stuck at his task. He's had 2 lads who come out. They come out into a decent shape, so it's always a 2v1 for Connor. So he's had a couple of things to figure out, which we did at half time with him, and he stuck to the task, and then to do what he's done, which is, you know, to learn the process for him. He's developing as a player. He learned from that. He's down in the dressing room, just picked him up, you know, and just said, listen, get on with it. I'm not a screaming and shouting, we'll get on with it. You know, you've got to learn from that, and, you know, it's ended up in the back of your net, which is disappointing, but one, he's learning on the job, so, you know, he's just got to keep supporting him.
And just finally for me, we went to all the supporters at the end. It's been a difficult season for everybody for various different reasons, but they followed you in numbers again this afternoon, didn't they?
Oh, they're outstanding. Fast supporters, I've touched on it a few times, but outstanding. There was 61 on there at Mansfield the other day. I couldn't see them, and then today they've come in fancy dress. They're singing right the way through the game, and it was good that we could go over and appreciate that. I thought that there might have been, you know, a few fans on the pitch, but, you know, so at the end of the war, before the game, we went over and applauded them then, just in case, you know, there was something happening. But, you know, we had that chance to go over and, as a group together, and clap them, like, because their support's been fantastic all season.
And you want to go out with a win next week, no doubt about that, and finish on a high, take a bit of momentum into pre-season, and then there's all sorts probably going to happen in pre-season as well, isn't there? You know, all the way through the summer, you've lots and lots of things to do.
Yeah, that's it. You know, that's the challenge here when the season. But touching on that, you know, we want to try and finish with 3 points next week. It's our home game's a chance to it. Possibly my first home win, if you like. But the lads are a little bit down in there, but they've just played against the champions, and rightly so. You know, Dave and his staff and the team have been fantastic all season. It's going to be their day, but hopefully next week we can get 3 points against Stanley.